members. The library should have info about the detention facilities.
That think that Evie is like too young, but I think that just in general, this is a really good discussion. Really showcase just the absolute lopsided nature of the vocal outcry that thinks that Evie is too young and that you're a creep or a weirdo, and the people that actually support the game and are able to separate fiction from reality. And in a way, this is kind of a positive video. This is not even a negative video. This is more showing insight into individuals that have very bad intentions and that they're getting counted pretty freaking hard at this point. And I want to point out the individual that apparently created this petition, by the way, which is this individual here called Pagan, that actually made this post literally this morning. Like, he edited this post at 2 p.m. and apparently made this like yesterday, and within like a day, he hit like 1,300 signatures, and this was posted literally just hours ago, and it already has 300 more, signatures on it. Now, let's get into the actual elephant in the room when it comes to these two petitions. Okay, first off, will these petitions do anything? No, they're not going to do anything whatsoever. But the big thing here is to showcase the absolute, like I said, the counterforce against the individuals that want to scream, this is problematic. And I think this shows that these very odd and strange victimized individuals that want to basically say that Shift Up needs to be platform banned, stuff like that, they are not something that Shift Up should concern themselves with. They can look at this data alone, which is
and makes it harder to get through.
Count by weeks instead. That is legitimately hilarious, because obviously this petition had 59 signatures, has been sitting like this for almost a day and a half, 2 days now. But within like 5 hours, you have literally this petition getting 300 signatures. And as I said, is it going to do anything? No. It just showcases where the community stands, and I think that this shows that the community stands very strong with Shift Up, Stellar Blade, and also they do not like censorship whatsoever. And I want to say, I really appreciate Megan here going out of the way to create this petition, because obviously this is a good look into what you can look at when it comes to all these type of discussions, or when it comes to censorship, when it comes to anime censorship, manga censorship, gaming, media, and everything, any of these type of discussions. It is a very vocal and loud minority that is causing pretty much 99% of the problems for the entertainment space. And this, I think, is just proof enough as it is. And I really have to appreciate this data that we're honestly getting, because the numbers do not lie, and I think that this indicates that Shift Up is in pretty good hands. Now, one of these individuals that are leading the charge of this voice of the 59 people is George Games. And honestly, this entire situation with him has really kind of upset me, because this man in particular for a very long time, and it's going to have my back. It's one of the first times I have experienced the last few years. But to see this man face his heart beating. God, trying to mark the Russians, you understand, you got to mark the and stuff. But it really just goes to show once again that he loves fighting games, that nobody even do this real quick, okay? We are 300 and almost 350,000 views and only 77 likes. And I feel like this whole thing kind of a posted body that thinks that this is genuinely what the actual minority thinks the majority thinks. So yeah, this entire situation has been this discussion that has kind of spiraled completely out of control. Indicated just that
feeling good. My mistake.
Not success. Developers, writers stand up against like basically being only and do what they cannot stand. And stall and basically that they come with the attitude basically like anti-censorship just because this being censored has been mass local fight individuals on SPB, and this was honestly a lot of people.
Oh, he did not touch him.
The digital circus fan base has called out Detroiters, called out those that can't separate fiction from reality, has called out those that
okay, they're just tripping now. Now they're just trying to make me lose.
Use it as a skin suit just to be able to get what they want, and then when you're no longer useful for them, they'll throw you to the wolves. You see how long this might
Why is my stuff building back up?
I'm gonna crush you
something like this, and getting to see someone like great balls. It lets the internet see and so before anyone tries to gaslight you into thinking that you weren't in the minority and you want to see these designs and play.
How do you hit me through the wall?
Don't let people silence you and let the minority stop you from doing what you do. That's all I'm going to say, but I will leave it at that. I wanted to talk about this because honestly I saw this and I felt like this would be a good video just to kind of do a ribbon on top on this entire discussion because, you know, with all the crazy stuff that happening with Celebrate, with Peter Costas, with being contacted and everything, you know, seeing this is just good news. Now, having said, there's probably more stuff that's going to arise maybe in the coming days, probably. I mean, for all we know, we don't know exactly how many new process will be enacted to potentially get Celebrate censored. I mean, that issue is in the dark. Maybe something could obviously happen with that. Maybe I hope nothing bad. That is my hope. But at the very least right now, if anyone tries to gaslight you, just show them.
Feeling good.
Information or will just shut down any discourse on this, obviously. But, if you did, please subscribe. Down below. I would greatly appreciate it.
Not too difficult.
If you want to watch my videos, hit that bell icon down below. It allows you to get notified whenever I upload a video. I upload daily.
Feeling good.
Any day. So if you want to see more of my content, keep up to date with the anime news, manga news, gaming news, which is everything in between. Like I said, hit the bell icon. Subscribe, like the video, enjoyed it, and leave a comment and tell me your overall thoughts. About this, and if you're one of the individuals that actually did a signature on this petition. But anyways, be safe, stay healthy, love you guys. Shibians. This has to be the largest Luxmax fraud I've seen. Dude is reportedly LARPing as a healthcare intern while pulling in over $290,000 a month by promising people that his methods can quote-unquote fix their ugliness. And how does he do this? Well, apparently he has some of the dumbest methods I've seen in my life. And honestly, if you believe this, I have a plot of land on the surface of the sun to sell you. Regardless, though, me, Oscar Patel, a 20-year-old content creator who's become one of the biggest names in the Luxmaxing space. Essentially, the corner of the internet where Clavicular came from that is built around the idea of, I guess, your face and body can be optimized like a stat sheet if you just know the correct methods here. For the most part, Luxmaxing content revolves around male insecurities, and most importantly, it's heavily aimed at young guys, and Oscar Patel is no different. However, his positioning within all of this is very specific, where a lot of Luxmaxing influencers are really heavily spend supplements. So it's better than how the idea that we really need that just knowledge and so, you know, his talent to selling that feels very knowledge. But hey, that's his Oscar really named himself a specific origin story. He says these younger people can tell who's a pro. Really engaged science and situations. And instead of accepting this, like, he spent years rebuilding his entire face and body using nothing but free methods. He swore.
You're annoying!
My mistake. Feeling good.
Audiences, you will find out the number one platform people use to inform purchase payments. Today, Reddit.
I'm gonna crush you flat!
He just went through puberty, like, 2 years. What's going on here? Why are you selling?
Not too difficult.
As a maximum content, it's ridiculous. Apparently, he's a former student at Walter College, a private principal in the UK.
Feeling good.
From age 13.
Not too difficult. Feeling good.
So, by the time he's making these claims, he's talking about stuff that could allegedly played out, mostly during his teenage years. While, you know,
It's fine.
I guess the measures like business-wise, as he's saying,
Not too difficult.
based on an estimate,
Be careful.
he's members on making it about like $290,000 a month. I guess that would be
Feeling good.
not bad. And this is all because he made guides, courses, and online methods. You know what he's saying, it's all pretty new. Apparently, free to do. They're kind of doing
They call me Tornado.
Europe saying like, oh, I learned how to do all this stuff. Methods. Meanwhile, he did all this
Hang in there.
so, my methods. If you're smart enough to not be interested in playing a man on the surface of the sun, you might say, this
I'm the one who runs
really
this
makes
place.
sense. Yeah, well, a lot of it does make sense. Specifically, his free looks maxing techniques. So you had Joseph Everett, who is a content creator by name of What I've Learned, and he decided to spend the entire year of 2026 looks maxing, just to investigate what's real and what's BS. And he tracked down some of the photos Oscar uses to aid her his transformation. Pictures that he shared on social media claiming that he was 16 years old at the time. However, when he cross-referenced the carpet design in the background, Joseph identified the location as a Gaylord National Historic Convention Center in Maryland, which just so happens to be the venue where the 2018 National Spelling Bee was held. And the news coverage from that day not only mentioned that Oscar participated in this event, but also specifically described him as a 7th grader kid. So he would be like 12 to 13 at that time. And he had the same clothes, same hair length, and same hairband on his wrist. Like, this is him, no doubts. So the photo he's been using to build his transformation story, you know, the one that's supposed to show that his techniques changed everything, that was him at 16, it was him at 12. So obviously that changed the entire story. You know, the whole transformation, or this ascension, as the Maxers call it, it happened between the ages of 16 to 19, and happened between age 12 to 19. It's just a real, like, fun. And then on top of that, this whole
Perfect time.
for all this dialogue that it was for itself. But I guess that's fine.
Not too difficult.
Sure, but instead of doing it completely right off, just because he lied about his age, maybe. But hey, let's keep giving the benefit of the doubt because people saturate
Feeling good.
time. And at the end of the day, it's dead, right? So what's this amazing technique that changed the entire facial structure of this little
Watch the timing.
well,
It's fine.
I guess it's the idea you push your thumbs deep into the back of your mouth, press against the roof of your palate, and pull outward. Oh, and I guess the theory here is this gentle pressure on the structures of your skull to supposedly reshape your jaw and face over time into a consistent layout. And if your BS meter is tingling, you would have a good signal that it's towards downhill from your techniques. Don't stop at the jaw as long. So, bring Oscar
My mistake.
again, without considering
Not too difficult.
his teeth, his nose symmetry, and size, and TMD. Apparently TMD is merely jaw, is that a same thing? Like,
I'm gonna crush you.
Perfect.
Feeling good.
Posture. It is eyesight. It's so wonderful things Oscar's pushing land so well that it's selling himself so great that the guy just figured this out. He's selling himself so well.
Feeling good.
So, he's no doctor, but I guess even though he was no doctor for a long time, his credentials
Not too difficult. Feeling good.
Therapy and the AAMS, Academy of Applied Life Functional Sciences.
They call me Tornado.
No way.
John,
It's not time to give up.
Because it's my
Not too difficult. Feeling good. Not too difficult.
Dog! I'm the one who runs this place.
It's been years since that first campaign, and they're still using clips to scale their brand. The founder says the creators are top quality and the ads are performing well. If you want the same thing for your brand, try Clip.
There's to watch more stuff. Or chicken. $10.05 extended big dogs from KFC. Ordering chicken lots. $10.05 extended big. When people in his community started getting skeptical, rightfully so, Oscar actually released a video specifically defending Thumbnail, and the expectation was that research, studies, citations, anything to back up these claims, but instead, across the entire video, on a single study reference, description, linked out to his paid school community, and then you mention in a sentence, actually, hey guys, pay me a monthly subscription, I'll teach you how to do the thumbnail technique, and no question there, just trust me, bro. And I guess in there's trust me, bro, you didn't do some custom videos, so I guess it's meant to show that the technique is working, but you look at these images, they're not very convincing. They just made me
Feeling good. The truth is not yet.
nuts. I mean, when you analyze these images here, come on, bro. Look at this. Like, the angles never match. Like, for example, here's the first one here. This one, like, this is absurdly dishonest. Like, come on. Like, if you're gonna do some before and after photos, you have to take the same angle to here. You do this kind of looking in separate things. Second
Perfect timing.
Like in the creepy color base, slight turning, and more like that on the slightly turning camera. She's basically at a night. It's like, probably like never been like doing it on viewing here. Like, I'll be sitting here full fried. But you know, like, I did this split. The difference here is like there's like a slight split in this moment, and she's
Perfect time. Feeling good. Focus. It's not time to give up.
What? Ah, heck nah. They just cheating now. They cheating. How is cheating?
Impressive level, especially the fact that he's pulling in like 200 grand a month for doing this. But then, around February 25, something changed. Stop making something big
Not too difficult. Perfect time. Feeling good. Not too difficult.
So he's a fraud as a yeah, it's validating right now. And he found Phototropics himself. Essentially,
Wait, why is it saying I'm losing more health than it's showing?
and his position was the technique is not and never was a part of Phototropics, and he described this as process and said that all this and it changed.
I dodged!
Not over yet.
What in the world? They are cheating. They are cheating. They are straight up cheating. I straight up died and it didn't even work.
Feeling good. Not difficult. Feeling good.
Mentioning the life view, also recently base game is not appearing in the UK for how much patients, including a 6-like episode. Their iceberg maybe for another day. Obviously, beyond the videos I mentioned earlier, so Oscar funds this paid on like
It's fine.
perfect timing. And the funnel leads into essentially the top funnel of the entry, which are pilot videos to surrounding securities. YouTube is really long content.
You're annoying!
Or in-depth explanations, case studies, and obviously revenue comes from people who subscribe and also it seems like it wasn't structured labor. So it's just basic exercise.
Be careful.
Feel like, hey, they're more people to watch. And that, I guess, makes you feel like the same.
I'm gonna crush your slab!
Feeling good.
Space state. Then,
Do I have anything?
gamification and content that really
You're gonna have to use one to be live.
So, in other words, the more months you pay for this course paid group, the more Oscar gets paid. Dedicated cancellation video, which essentially tries to convince you not. So I mean, honestly, it's kind of an MVP thing. Pretty dialed in. Not that I'm trying to set out to achieve the microphone trade this video, but hey, some people want to do that, I guess. Membership of some paid groups and advertising $20 a month, and the video itself range from anywhere from 200 members to 8,000 members. Facts, covering jawline routines, sleep, posture, essentially a paywall extension already.
It's fine.
Not everyone is convinced the content site is worth the price tag, and there's a whole document accusing Oscar of various business practices that has been circulating online, claiming that he leans heavily on AI tools like ChatGPT to generate a lot of these courses.
I could do keep track of all my subscriptions.
Perfect timing. Be careful. Now it's time. Perfect timing.
Yes, there's also an allegation that any members of their negative feedback end up getting banned.
Perfect timing.
That's not quite either. It's kind of hard to verify all this, so this is just a little bit of speculation. The surprise if it was true, but obviously,
Come on!
ChatGPT generated videos. Now, the way this is being reported on smacks up for a more dedicated to this stuff. And Oscar's name pops up here a lot. Not possible, like, for the most part,
The truth is not
yeah,
yet.
it is extension. It's just puberty. And they also speculated that he may have had surgery. Honestly, I don't think so, because all these before and after photos just look like puberty to me. And then obviously, factor in like different lenses used, different lighting, so on and so on.
Oh, so now that I know
Now, I guess the broader
how to stun.
So, at this point, his Oscar is a grifter. And then, name dropping certain institutions you get for that. That seems to check all the boxes for Michael. Because I mean, to me, it sounds like this is something under Wall Street and something that's really thing about like
Dang it!
but it's big place. Really well like a standardized into their
I couldn't see it.
thing. That's ridiculous. Like,
Oh,
that is
I almost thought I had it.
stupid. It just screams fraud. And honestly, I don't think Luke's maximization will be getting pushed to the youth, as suddenly you have so many kids wanting a double jaw surgery. I had never heard of a double jaw surgery until this year. And suddenly I'm seeing all of these like 16, 17, 18, 19 surgery. Because I guess Luke's maximization it's so important, the extreme is important. The messaging is like, hey, that's operation.
It's fine.
Why hasn't it worked?
Hang in there.
What happened? The song didn't stop working. I am so confused what just happened. I was blocking and then all of a sudden he just stopped.
There's just so much irony in this entire ecosystem because many of the people creating content
Be careful. It's fine.
Come on! I'm gonna push you flat!
See you guys.
Come on! Again!
Perfect time. Feeling good. The Nexus.
Dang it! I was so close! I was so close!
The Apple show was as good as Severance and even Andor, and I said, fiddlesticks. I don't believe that for even a second. You're out here spinning the thread of lines. Hefty blades like that around these parts. That's kind of a center to back that shit up.
What in the world?
So I asked him, what's the name of that show that Parker? He said,
Focus. It's not time to give up yet.
There's no way it lives up to the hype that you put on. I decided to kill it. So last night I put on the first episode. 6 hours later, I was about 8 episodes deep and then finished it this morning. What an amazing show. Do it!
Time.
For the last couple of
Thank you.
Like it's such a smooth I still think even after finishing season 1,
Perfect time. It's not over yet. Sorry.
How did that happen? I swear it just fell up like a boss, like straight up. And then suddenly he hit me once, and I couldn't hit him ever again. It's like you get in a flow. And then once you exit that flow, you don't get it back.
Focus. The truth is not.
I hate that he does so much damage and they make us do so little. It doesn't make any sense.
And it is even. Now the show, I think, really shines in its character department. I fucking love the main character, Tom. Tom is so good. He's this.
Come on, again.
How could they stop it?
Yeah,
How could they keep everyone clear out of the race towards there's hundreds of people right now?
Watch the time.
what?
I'm gonna crush his
It's not so like, you know, maybe there's a monster who kills their prey by sitting on their face and
Come on, again.
Perfect time. It's not over yet. It's not yet.
I was so close. And I wasted. They ended up making me waste one of my painkillers. I hate when this happens. I waste a painkiller.
It's fine. Time. Sorry, I couldn't.
No, I can't accept this. A lot of things I've given up, like the scary things, but I can't accept. I can't beat this piece of crap.
it's fun to watch them figure it out and fight back against this island that's been terrorized dispatch like see
Perfect time.
just very character which I really appreciate. It makes it feel very grounded.
Dang it!
I'm gonna crush you flat.
Perfect time.
I am so invested in the story behind
It's not over yet. My mistake.
Take it! Why can't I beat? How is it? I don't think, is it possible to beat this dude?
I didn't have.
I don't even think it's possible. Because once you get low, it's like they make you. It's like they make all your hits just don't connect. So
That kind of shit happens all the time. It's hard to really believe in that kind of thing, but after watching it now, giving it a fair shake, I would say this is up there with some of my favorites in recent times. I think it's a really fun, solid show. Apple's kind of cooking right now. Actually, Apple's kind of hitting some fucking home run. They're hitting some dingers. I'm not gonna lie. Who knows, Bay, I think slaps. So yeah, they lived up to the hype. At least I think so. That's really good.
Come on, again.
What's going on and then piece together very important pieces that everything
Time.
doesn't mean shape anything. I just didn't like how it was.
The truth is not yet.
I'm gonna crush you flat.
Basically happened, and we don't get to see it. It's a fucking superhero show. I think it'd be very important to see a lot of how it gets to that point. It just felt really bad. When that happens, but in here, you still get it because it exists and also the mystery and answering the mystery the same episode has being transported around together.
Perfect time.
You get such a moment, and immediately you think of like, hey, this that shoot. I don't know. I just feel like I'm watching myself film very self-contained. It looks really different. Basically, it's different than each time. There's a little slasher with the story. I don't know. There's like a whole
lock in, lock in.
Perfect time.
It's very different than the show. So I really like it.
Perfect time.
Obviously, more training.
Perfect time.
Come on! I'm gonna crush you flat!
Perfect time. Feeling good. Be careful. Not too difficult. Perfect time.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I am the storm.
Alright, what map are we on? A classic. I'll do a pretty low effort hiding spot. I don't know if I've ever seen someone do this spot. It seems pretty basic.
Alright.
I'm buried too much though. Oh, this would be kind of. Oh, but I have to push off even.
Alright, time to break out.
Yeah, I see. Alright, we'll just float right in front of it like this.
Come on.
Wow, that's not even close to the right. That's just so far off. That couldn't be worse.
Go get some shut eye. The detention facility isn't gonna let this school in.
This water is deep
We're
and
off to
murky.
a really hot start.
Waiting. Come on.
I can't believe you just instantly clapped these fucking cheeks, bro. That genuinely, I don't think could be worse. I just don't think it's over here as well. Clearly enough. No, bro.
This passage leads to the detention facility.
I'm
Better not
ashamed
go in
that
there
this is
carelessly.
perfect.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
That's so fucking